Hello everyone, I hope that this video finds you well. I just wanted to come to you today and recap week 1 of the health dimensions during quarantine. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Cassandra McCoy. I am the founder of Positively Balanced in the Midwest Getaway, and I am a certified and licensed athletic trainer here in Oklahoma, and I specialize in women's health. I am super excited that you guys have been joining us for this series because it is so fundamental that we lock in our health during this time and also in times to come. So just to recap on what we actually talked about this week, we talked about 3 dimensions of health: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We covered physical health with yours truly on Monday, and I broke down some key fundamental things that I think everyone needs to know during this time. And that is to stay moving, to make sure that you're adding good nutrients into your diet, making sure that you have non-negotiable sleep, and also limiting physical stress. So what I want to make sure that you take home from those things is, the World Health Organization, they want us to get in 150 minutes of exercise per day. Now that does not mean that you have to, bust your butt for, hours on end at home exercising. That just means we want 150 minutes of good quality movement in your day throughout the week. That breaks down to less than 25 minutes per day. If you want to do 5 30-minute workouts, great, but you could also break those down into workouts, walks, activity around the house, whatever gets you moving. And then we talked about diet, just adding in good nutritious foods to your diet instead of focusing on what you can't have. Sleep, making sure that you're getting those Z's, because that's whenever your body has time to heal and recharge. Also stress, making sure that those workouts or the different things that you do physically on your body do not exceed, it doesn't have to be too intense. So a lot of us, we think that we have to be sore for the next 3 days to have had an effective workout. That is not the case, and that's not what we want you doing right now. We want you to limit that physical stress. That way your body has time to heal, strengthen, and get stronger for the future. Then on Wednesday, Jessica took you through mental health. These ladies did a great job, so I'm super excited to highlight their work. Jessica, she is a personal trainer. She also does some nutrition coaching, and she's a mama herself. And she discussed with you key things about your mental health. And I love these takeaways that I wrote down here, so I want to share those with you. Make sure you get out of bed and get dressed. That is huge for your mental health. Make sure that you make a list of the activities that you've done that day or that you're going to do. Make time to be for and be with yourself. And then also take time to breathe intentionally. And she broke down some key things over on the Instagram page, Positively Balanced LLC. So if you want to go check out those highlights, please do. And you'll click the mental health button and it'll show it all for you. I love Jessica's take on mental health because she brought in several aspects from physical health and then also occupational health. And they all sort of started to appear, there's like a theme, if you caught on to that. Occupational health. So that was brought to you by Rachel. She is a licensed and certified athletic trainer in Texas. And she talked about the importance of occupational health, especially right now. It's looking different for everyone right now, I think. Your occupation is kind of shifting, whether it's where you are or what you do. And she gave us some great tips that I want to share again today. Occupational health, you need to have a space to work. So that means that you have to get out of bed. A lot of us were like, oh, we'll just take it to the bed. No. You want to get out of bed. You want to physically separate that work and sleep dynamic. Have a lunch. Take a lunch break. And I love that she mentioned this because we want to make sure in our occupational health that we're still following along the same sort of patterns that we were whenever we were still working maybe in a building. So take a lunch, take those breaks, and then give yourself some grace and also give others grace. So I love this one in the setting of occupational health because a lot of us were having to navigate new systems, new processes, new projects. And that can get really, really frustrating. So as you are taking on new projects, maybe starting new projects, give a little bit of grace to others, and then also give a little grace to yourself. So those were the 3 things that we covered this week. And I hope that it helped you grow as a human being, but also improve your health. And as I take a step back and I look at these points, I start to see a theme. And I want you to kind of notice this next week as well. All of the different dimensions of health affect one another. So whenever I was talking about physical health, get exercising, get moving, get sleep, those 2 things, it goes right on into Jessica and Rachel's point. Jessica with her mental health point of get out of bed, get dressed. If you're not dressed and you're not getting out of bed, you're not getting moving. And if you're not getting out of your bed, chances are you're not going to be sleeping as well. And then I loved how Rachel pointed out that don't work in your bed. Have a space. Because like we were saying with mental health, you gotta get out of bed to get moving. You gotta get out of bed to improve your mental health. So it all runs in together. It's just approaching it from the different mindsets and focusing on the different health dimensions that we need to focus on. So as we go through these things and as you implement these tips and tricks, I hope that you see the trickle down effect that it has on the other dimensions of your health. And I think next week's going to be even better. I'm pretty excited about it. I can't wait to share a few of my tips and tricks for spiritual health on Wednesday. And then we also have 2 other dimensions of health on Monday and Friday that will be brought to you by other members of the Be Heard community. So thanks for joining us. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and we will chat soon. Bye for now.